Hi and welcome to your Niagara News headlines for Friday, September the 21st, provided by Bullet News Niagara. I'm Annie Sylvester. Checking into your headlines to start things off, the driver of an extended dump truck involved in a collision at the QE and Lundy's Lane overpass is now facing charges, according to Ontario Provincial Police. A 59-year-old Port Colborne man has been charged with careless driving and failure to conduct a pre-trip inspection after the dump box on the truck he was driving was in the up position when it struck the overpass. A Honda minivan following the truck collided with the dump box, which had been severed from the truck as a result of the collision. The woman was airlifted to Hamilton General Hospital. Her injuries have been upgraded to non-life-threatening, according to police. About an hour after the first accident, a second collision involving two tractor-trailers occurred on the QE at Thoroldstone Road. Bank patrons helped avert a would-be robbery during an incident at the First Ontario Credit Union yesterday around 1:40 p.m. at 148 Niagara Street in St. Catharines. Niagara Regional Police say a lone male entered the branch, approached the teller, and demanded cash, but when patrons in line overheard the conversation, they subdued him until police arrived. Richard Frederick Alligood, of no fixed address, is charged with one count of robbery disguised with intent, assault with a weapon, and breach of probation. Now to a column by Bullet News publisher Peter Conradi, who talks about Niagara councillors, and he gives them an F grade when it comes to governance. Politicians actually dealt with a motion at the meeting to never debate governance again for the remaining 2 years of this term, which did not pass. Even though they defeated the motion to put a lid on governance, they did identify their top two issues, including confusion over service delivery and inadequate communication. Please read the complete column on Bullet News for the full story. Now to Rick Van Sickle's weekly wine review. At the Canadian Wine Awards, judging this summer in the Okanagan Valley, one category of wine stood out from all the others, according to Rick, and that was the Syrah Shiraz. His win wines of the week include the Jackson Triggs Grand Reserve Shiraz 2010, 13th Street Sandstone Vineyard Old Vines Gamay 2010, and the Malabar M2 Small Lot Pinot Noir 2009. Please go to Rick's column on the website for all the details and full review. Niagara IceDogs opened the Ontario Hockey League regular season last night with a 4-2 victory over the Erie Otters at Jack Gatecliff Arena. The IceDogs now hit the road Friday to visit the division rival Brampton Battalion at 7:30 p.m. They will next return home on October the 4th when they host the Mississauga Steelheads. Heart Niagara is hosting a video contest with cash prizes, which is all part of its Sustain Niagara Fallstock event, taking place this Saturday at Heart Niagara headquarters on Valleyway in Niagara Falls. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Erin from Heart Niagara, and we're hosting a video competition called Be a Change Agent as part of our Sustain Niagara event. You can get involved by uploading a video up to 3 minutes long about heart-healthy changes. There's up to $1,000 in cash prizes to be won, so check out the website for details.
The Sustain Niagara event is all about sustaining our community through healthy living initiatives, and there'll be tons of exhibitors and activities for the whole family. Make sure to mark it on your calendar. That's tomorrow at 6017 Valleyway at Glengate Alliance Church. Okay, more news in a moment, including your local weather forecast. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Now let's check in on the weather, brought to you by Niagara Battery and Tire, the #1 choice for your tire, battery, and automotive needs in the Niagara Peninsula. Tomorrow, we will see showers ending late in the morning, then mainly cloudy skies, a 40% chance of showers after that, a high of 17. For Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds, windy, a low of 10, a high of 16. Monday, a mix of sun and clouds, a 30% chance of showers, a low of 9, a high of 16. And looking at Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds, again windy, a low of 13, a high of 21. For Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds, a 30% chance of showers, a low of 13, a high of 16. Down syndrome is a congenital disorder caused by the presence of an extra 21st chromosome in which the affected person has characteristics that include an intellectual disability, shorter stature, and a flattened facial profile. The Buddy Walk was established in 1995 by the National Down Syndrome Society to celebrate Down Syndrome Awareness Month, which is October, and to promote acceptance and inclusion of people with Down syndrome. A Buddy Walk is taking place locally this Saturday at Montebello Park. I got a chance to catch up with a couple of the participants, Jennifer Meridian and her daughter, Emmy Gamble. Let's take a look.
Well, Buddy Walk is actually an internationally recognized awareness and fundraiser event for Down syndrome. So the NDSS in the States, the National Down Syndrome Society, started that. Since then, there have been, it's grown so that there are 300 walks internationally and over $10 million have been raised to date. And when I think about changing how people think about various issues, I think about starting at the lower level so that you are reaching out to your community. Buddy Walk is a really simple way to bring people together, to provide information, education, and just raise the awareness about issues around individuals with Down syndrome. What we really want to do is promote inclusion, promote equality, and help all of our children and any individual with Down syndrome reach their full potential. I often say if everybody could meet Emmy, their idea of Down syndrome would likely change. I think there are some preconceived notions. I myself, even though I have a healthcare background, I had preconceived notions about, there's certain limitations with individuals with Down syndrome. Knowing Emmy, she's clever, she's bright, she's funny, she's got a personality bigger than life, and she has this innate way of drawing people in. People have often said it doesn't matter how bad a day I have, I see Emmy, and I need one smile and it makes it all better.
And that wraps up today's headlines. I'm Annie Sylvester for Bullet News Niagara. Have a great weekend.